Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the annals of military history to rank the top 30 greatest armies the world has ever seen. From the legions of antiquity to the technologically advanced forces of the modern era, we're covering it all. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll be breaking down each army's strengths, from their sheer manpower and sophisticated equipment to their tactical prowess displayed in pivotal battles throughout history. We're talking ancient warfare, global conflicts, and everything in between. Get ready to explore the fascinating evolution of warfare and the iconic military forces that have shaped our world. This isn't just about who has the biggest guns or the most soldiers. It's about strategy, leadership, and the enduring impact these armies have had on the course of human history. Let's get started.
Kicking off our list at number 1 is the United States Army. Known for its sheer size, technological superiority, and involvement in numerous global conflicts, the U.S. Army consistently ranks among the most powerful military forces in the world. From the battlefields of World War II to the mountains of Afghanistan, the U.S. Army has consistently adapted to the changing face of warfare. The U.S. Army boasts cutting-edge technology, including advanced aircraft like the F-35 Lightning II and the AH-64 Apache helicopter, as well as formidable tanks like the M1 Abrams. Its global reach and ability to project power make it a force to be reckoned with on the world stage.
Coming in at number 2 is the Russian Army, a military force with a long and storied history of resilience and power. From the vast plains of Eastern Europe to the icy tundras of Siberia, the Russian army has weathered countless invasions and emerged as a dominant military power. Known for its formidable tank battalions, including the T-14 Armata and the T-90, and its powerful air force, including the Sukhoi Su-57, the Russian army possesses a formidable arsenal capable of projecting power across vast distances. Its historical tenacity and unwavering resolve solidify its position as a major player in global military affairs.
Claiming the third spot on our list is the Chinese People's Liberation Army, the largest standing army in the world. With a history stretching back to the Chinese Civil War, the PLA has undergone a dramatic transformation in recent decades, emerging as a technologically advanced force to be reckoned with. The PLA's arsenal boasts a formidable array of modern weaponry, including advanced tanks like the Type 99A and cutting-edge stealth aircraft like the Chengdu J-20. Its rapid modernization and growing global influence solidify its position as a major player in 21st century warfare.
Chapter 4, Number 4, the Indian Army Guardians of a Rising Power. Taking the 4th spot is the Indian Army, a formidable force tasked with defending the world's largest democracy. With a history rooted in ancient military traditions and a legacy of valor on battlefields from World War I to the Kargil War, the Indian Army stands as a pillar of strength in South Asia. The Indian Army is rapidly modernizing its equipment, incorporating advanced tanks like the Arjun and the T-90 Bhishma, and developing its own indigenous defense industry. Its sheer size and strategic location make it a crucial player in maintaining regional stability.
Chapter 5, Number 5. The British Army, a legacy of global influence. Coming in at number 5 is the British Army, a force with a global legacy and a history marked by both triumph and adaptation. From the battlefields of Waterloo to the trenches of World War I, the British Army has left an undeniable mark on military history. While smaller than in its imperial past, the British Army remains a highly professional and technologically advanced force. Equipped with Challenger 2 tanks and Typhoon fighter jets, the British Army continues to play a vital role in NATO operations and global peacekeeping efforts.
Chapter 6, Number 6, the French Army, a tradition of valor and innovation. At number 6, we have the French Army, a force renowned for its courage, tactical innovation, and enduring contributions to military history. From the Napoleonic Wars to modern peacekeeping operations, the French army consistently demonstrates its commitment to defending France's interests, both domestically and on the global stage. The French army maintains a highly trained and well-equipped force, with modern tanks like the Leclerc and Rafale fighter jets. Its commitment to innovation and its strategic alliances solidify its position as a key player in European and international security.
Chapter 7, Number 7, the German Army, Bundeswehr, a force redefined. Coming in at number 7 is the German Army, or Bundeswehr, a force that has undergone a profound transformation in the decades since World War II. Once a symbol of aggression, the Bundeswehr has emerged as a steadfast defender of peace and stability in Europe. The German Army focuses on high-tech equipment and professional soldiery, with Leopard 2 tanks and Eurofighter Typhoon aircraft forming the backbone of its arsenal. Its commitment to international cooperation and its strategic location within NATO make it a crucial contributor to European security. Chapter 8, Number 8, the Japanese Self-Defense Forces, JSDF, Guardians of the Rising Sun. At number 8, we have the Japanese Self-Defense Forces, a unique military organization bound by Japan's post-World War II constitution to solely defensive operations. Despite these limitations, the JSDF has emerged as a technologically advanced and highly capable force in the Asia-Pacific region. The JSDF maintains a strictly defensive posture, but possesses advanced equipment, like the Type 10 tank and the Mitsubishi F-2 fighter jet. Its focus on disaster relief and humanitarian aid, along with its strategic partnerships, makes it a vital player in regional stability. Chapter 9, Number 9, the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, a bastion in a volatile region. Taking the 9th spot is the Israeli Defense Forces, a military force forged in the crucible of conflict and renowned for its tactical ingenuity and unwavering commitment to defending Israel's security. Surrounded by hostile neighbors, the IDF has honed its capabilities through numerous conflicts, emerging as a highly effective and technologically advanced military power. The IDF fields a wide array of advanced weaponry, including the Merkava tank, known for its unique design and battlefield effectiveness, and the Iron Dome missile defense system, a testament to Israeli technological innovation. Its commitment to training and its ability to adapt to ever-changing threats make it a force to be reckoned with in the Middle East. Chapter 10 to number 10, the Turkish Armed Forces, Guardians of the Bosporus. Coming in at number 10 are the Turkish Armed Forces, a military with a rich history dating back to the Ottoman Empire. Strategically positioned at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, the Turkish military has played a significant role in regional conflicts and international alliances. The Turkish armed forces have undergone significant modernization efforts, incorporating equipment like the Leopard 2 A4 tanks and the T-129 ATAC helicopters. Its large active duty force and its strategic importance in the region solidify its place as a major player in the ever-shifting geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. Chapter 11, Number 11, the South Korean Army, a bulwark against aggression. At number 11, we have the South Korean Army, a force forged in the crucible of the Korean War and perpetually on guard against potential threats from the north. Equipped and trained to deter aggression and defend its borders, the South Korean Army has become a formidable military power in its own right. The South Korean Army boasts a mix of domestically produced equipment, like the K-2 Black Panther tank, and imported weaponry such as the F-35 Lightning II fighter jets. Its rigorous training and strategic alliance with the United States make it a key player in maintaining stability on the Korean peninsula. Chapter 12, Number 12, the Pakistani Army, Defenders of the Faith. Coming in at number 12 is the Pakistani Army, a force deeply intertwined with the nation's identity and its strategic interests. Tasked with defending Pakistan's borders and combating internal and external threats, the Pakistani Army has played a significant role in the country's history. The Pakistani Army fields a mix of locally produced equipment like the Al-Khalid tank and imported weaponry, including the JF-17 Thunder fighter jet, developed jointly with China. Its strategic location and ongoing conflicts make it a significant force in South Asia. Chapter 13, Number 13, the Egyptian Armed Forces, Guardians of the Nile. At number 13, we have the Egyptian Armed Forces, a military with a long and storied history dating back to the pharaohs. tasked with protecting Egypt's borders, maintaining stability in the Sinai Peninsula, and safeguarding its interests in the Red Sea, the Egyptian military has played a pivotal role in the region. The Egyptian armed forces have undergone modernization programs incorporating equipment like the M1 Abrams tank acquired from the United States and the Rafale fighter jet purchased from France. Its strategic location and ongoing involvement in regional conflicts make it a force to be reckoned with in North Africa and the Middle East. Chapter 14, Number 14, the Saudi Arabian Army, Guardians of the Two Holy Mosques. Coming in at number 14 is the Saudi Arabian Army, a force tasked with defending the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, home to Islam's holiest sites. Facing regional instability and threats to its oil infrastructure, the Saudi Arabian Army has invested heavily in modernizing its equipment and training. The Saudi Arabian Army relies heavily on imported weaponry, including the M1 Abrams tank, purchased from the United States, and the Eurofighter Typhoon, acquired from a consortium of European nations. Its strategic alliances and its role in regional conflicts make it a significant player in Middle Eastern security. Chapter 15, Number 15, the Iranian Army, a force shrouded in controversy. At number 15 we have the Iranian Army, a force shrouded in secrecy and subject to international sanctions. Despite facing technological limitations due to arms embargoes, the Iranian Army has developed asymmetric warfare capabilities and maintains a significant military presence in the Persian Gulf region. The Iranian Army relies on a mix of domestically produced equipment, including the Zulfikar tank, and older weaponry acquired before the imposition of international sanctions. Its development of ballistic missiles and its support for regional proxies make it a complex and often unpredictable actor in the Middle East. Chapter 16, Number 16, the Italian Army, a legacy of ancient Rome and modern partnerships. Coming in at number 16 is the Italian Army, a force with a history as rich and layered as the Roman Empire itself. While not the dominant military power it once was, the Italian Army has become a reliable and technologically capable participant in NATO operations and international peacekeeping missions. The Italian Army fields modern equipment, including the Ariete tank and the Eurofighter Typhoon, showcasing its commitment to maintaining a technologically advanced military force. Its strategic location in the Mediterranean and its contributions to international security efforts make it a valuable member of the NATO alliance. Chapter 17, Number 17, the Brazilian Army, Guardians of the Amazon. Taking the 17th spot is the Brazilian Army, the largest land force in South America, responsible for defending a vast and diverse territory, including the Amazon rainforest. While not engaged in major international conflicts, the Brazilian Army focuses on border security, internal security, and disaster relief efforts in the region. The Brazilian Army fields a mix of domestically produced equipment, like the Guarani armored personnel carrier, and imported weaponry, including the Leopard 1A5 tank acquired from Germany. Its focus on maintaining stability within its borders and its role in regional peacekeeping operations make it a key player in South American security. Chapter 18, Number 18, the Indonesian National Armed Forces Defenders of the Archipelago. Coming in at number 18 is the Indonesian National Armed Forces, tasked with defending the world's largest archipelago nation, spanning thousands of islands. With a focus on maritime security, counter-terrorism, and maintaining internal stability, the Indonesian military faces the unique challenges posed by its geography and diverse population. The Indonesian National Armed Forces field a mix of locally produced and imported equipment, including the Leopard 2 tank acquired from Germany. Its strategic location along vital sea lanes and its role in regional security initiatives make it an important player in Southeast Asia. Chapter 19, Number 19, the Australian Army, a legacy of Anzac Valour. At number 19, we have the Australian Army, a force known for its professionalism, its legacy of service alongside allies in conflicts from World War I to Afghanistan, and its commitment to maintaining peace and security in the Asia-Pacific region. The Australian Army fields advanced equipment, including the M1 Abrams tank, acquired from the United States, and FA-18 Super Hornet fighter jets. Its close alliance with the United States and its participation in international peacekeeping efforts make it a key contributor to regional and global security. Chapter 20, Number 20. The Canadian Armed Forces, Peacekeepers of the North. Coming in at number 20 are the Canadian Armed Forces, a military force renowned for its role as peacekeepers and its contributions to international coalitions. While relatively small in size, the Canadian military is highly respected for its professionalism and its commitment to multilateralism. The Canadian Armed Forces field modern equipment, including the Leopard 2 tank, acquired from Germany. Its focus on peacekeeping, disaster relief and Arctic sovereignty make it a unique and valuable contributor to global security. Chapter 21. Number 21. The Spanish Army, a history of conquest and transformation. At number 21, we have the Spanish Army, a force with a history as long and complex as Spain itself. From its days of imperial conquest to its modern role as a member of NATO, the Spanish Army has undergone significant transformations. The Spanish Army fields modern equipment such as the Leopard 2A6 main battle tank and the Eurofighter Typhoon jet. Its strategic location and its participation in international peacekeeping missions make it a valuable contributor to European and global security. Chapter 22, Number 22, the Vietnam People's Army, a legacy of guerrilla warfare and resilience. Coming in at number 22 is the Vietnam People's Army, a force that has proven its mettle in conflicts against larger, better-equipped adversaries. Known for its guerrilla warfare tactics and its tenacity, the Vietnam People's Army has left an indelible mark on military history. The Vietnam People's Army fields a mix of Soviet-era equipment, including the T-90 tank acquired from Russia, alongside domestically produced weaponry. Its focus on territorial defense and its history of resistance make it a formidable force in Southeast Asia. Chapter 23, Number 23, the Mexican Army, Guardians of a Nation's Heritage. At number 23, we have the Mexican Army, tasked with defending Mexico's long and porous borders while grappling with the challenges of drug trafficking and organized crime. The Mexican Army has played a significant role in the country's history and continues to be a major force in maintaining internal security. The Mexican Army fields a mix of domestically produced equipment and imported weaponry, including the Humvee, acquired from the United States. Its focus on combating drug cartels and maintaining internal stability makes it a crucial player in Mexico's ongoing security challenges. Chapter 24, Number 24, the Nigerian Army, battling insurgency in a volatile region. Coming in at number 24 is the Nigerian Army, facing the daunting task of combating Boko Haram insurgents in the northeast of the country, as well as addressing other security challenges across its vast territory. Despite facing equipment shortages and logistical constraints, the Nigerian Army remains a major force in West Africa. The Nigerian Army fields a mix of older equipment, including the T-72 tank acquired from various sources. Its ongoing struggle against Boko Haram and its role in regional peacekeeping efforts highlight the challenges and complexities of maintaining security in a volatile region. Chapter 25. Number 25, the Polish Armed Forces, a bastion on NATO's eastern flank. At number 25, we have the Polish Armed Forces, a military keenly aware of its geopolitical position on NATO's eastern flank. With a history marked by invasion and occupation, Poland has committed to modernizing its military and strengthening its ties with its NATO allies. The Polish Armed Forces are undergoing a period of modernization, acquiring equipment such as the M1 Abrams tank from the United States and the F-35 Lightning II fighter jet. Its strategic location and its commitment to NATO make it a key player in European security. Chapter 26, Number 26. The Hellenic Army, heirs to an ancient legacy. Coming in at number 26 is the Hellenic Army, the land force of Greece, a nation with a military history stretching back to antiquity. While facing economic challenges, the Hellenic Army remains committed to defending Greece's borders and its interests in the Aegean Sea. The Hellenic Army fields a mix of domestically produced and imported equipment, including the Leopard 2A6 tank, acquired from Germany. Its strategic location at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa makes it a significant player in the region. Chapter 27, number 27, the South African National Defence Force, SANDF, a force in transition. At number 27, we have the South African National Defence Force, SANDF, a military that has undergone a remarkable transformation since the end of apartheid. Tasked with defending South Africa's borders, combating poaching, and contributing to peacekeeping efforts on the continent, the SANDF faces a range of unique challenges. The SANDF fields a mix of locally produced and imported equipment, including the Rooivalk attack helicopter and the Oliphant tank. Its role in regional peacekeeping operations and its efforts to address internal security threats make it a crucial player in African security. Chapter 28, number 28, the Argentine Army, a force recovering from past conflicts. Coming in at number 28 is the Argentine Army, a force still recovering from the political and economic turmoil of the late 20th century, including the Falklands War. Despite facing resource constraints, the Argentine Army remains a significant military power in South America. The Argentine Army fields a mix of locally produced equipment, including the TAM tank and older weaponry. Its focus on border security and its role in Antarctic research make it a unique player in the region. Chapter 29, number 29, the Korean People's Army, KPA, a hermit kingdom's arsenal. At number 29, we have the Korean People's Army, KPA, the military force of North Korea, one of the most isolated and secretive nations on Earth. Subject to international sanctions and shrouded in secrecy, the KPA nevertheless maintains a large standing army and possesses a formidable arsenal of conventional and unconventional weapons. The KPA fields a mix of outdated Soviet-era equipment and domestically produced weaponry, including the Pok-Pung-ho tank. Its development of nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles poses a significant threat to regional and international security. Chapter 30, number 30, the Ukrainian Armed Forces defending freedom in the face of aggression. And rounding out our list at number 30 is the Ukrainian Armed Forces, a military thrust into the spotlight following the Russian invasion in 2022. Outnumbered and outgunned, the Ukrainian military has mounted a fierce resistance, demonstrating its resilience and defying expectations. The Ukrainian Armed Forces field a mix of Soviet-era equipment, including the T-84 Oplot tank and weaponry supplied by NATO countries since the start of the conflict. Their courageous defense of their homeland has earned them the admiration of the world and highlighted the importance of international support in the face of aggression. Thanks for joining the ranks, and there you have it, our countdown of the top 30 greatest armies in history. From the vast legions of ancient empires to the technologically advanced forces of the 21st century, we've explored the evolution of warfare and the enduring impact these military forces have had on shaping the course of human events. Don't forget to let us know in the comments which army you think should have made the top spot and why. If you enjoyed this deep dive into military history, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content.